friend being miserable and alone.
Thank you.
Although I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a little bit of a perk.
Who's miserable and alone? Meet at a conference and see the CERN Super Collider on February 14th.
Professor Norton, although God knows why, he hasn't published anything in notes since he won that Nobel Prize.
I have a choice.
Well, of course you have a choice. Although we live in a deterministic universe, each individual has free will. Now sit down. Of course not. And technically magic beans would be food. Although eating them would be quite a waste since you could plant them and overnight have a giant beanstalk.
How's Leonard doing?
He seems all right. Although he does spend a disturbing amount of time looking at photographs of you and smelling the pillow you slept on. I wasn't aware that lunar ranging was her thing. Although I suppose the retroreflector left on the moon by Neil Armstrong does qualify as a shiny object.
Did you have sexual intercourse with all of these men?
No!
Now, although that number would be fairly easy to calculate based on the number of awkward encounters I've had.
Friend, but there's no touching or unsanitary exchange of saliva.
Got it. Although, for the record, on one occasion, she licked her thumb to remove raspberry jelly from the corner of my mouth.
No. Although it's a question I've been pondering since preschool.
Hey!
Thanks.
Although yours was an eye-opener.
Don't worry, Pen.
God, it's travel supervisor.
Although Road Trip God does have a certain ring to it.
You know, I don't understand why...
It's not like I'm unfamiliar with the get lost conversation, although this will be the first time I'll be the one saying it.
Thank you.
I heard she might be breaking up with him.
Oh, too bad. Although I do know one person for whom that's good news.
Really? Who?
My brother. He's got a...
Yes, he looks much cooler than the non-smoking monkeys. Although it's not much of a contest. The other monkeys just sit around and masturbate.
Everyone was set a Twitter. Although, oddly, no one tweeted.
It's not surprising that the story is captured